The most audacious moment in 1934 in Washington began when Smedley Butler walked into a House committee hearing and told a story that sounded like fiction, except it was testimony sworn before Congress. Butler, a retired Major General and one of the Marine Corps' most decorated officers, had been approached in late 1933 and 1934 by a bond salesman named Gerald C. McGuire. McGuire told Butler that powerful financiers and corporate leaders were alarmed by Franklin D. Roosevelt's New Deal. They wanted a plan to remove the president and install a dictator who would crush unions, dismantle New Deal programs, and restore what they saw as economic order. Butler described how McGuire proposed using the nation's veterans as the muscle, a parade of ex-soldiers transformed into a new political force. The scheme, as Butler recounted, envisioned organizing organized veterans groups into a disciplined, ostensibly patriotic corps that could march on Washington and compel Congress to cede power. McGuire allegedly spoke of influence, money, and a readiness among men of wealth to bankroll the operation. Butler refused. He later told the committee, with characteristic bluntness, that he had been offered inducements and that he turned them down because he believed in constitutional government. The revelations rocked a nation already raw from the Great Depression and fearful of radicalism from left and right. In November 1934, the House Special Committee on Un-American Activities, the McCormick-Dickstein Committee, heard Butler's account. The committee corroborated parts of his story. McGuire existed and had made approaches to Butler. There were meetings in which business figures discussed the desirability of a dramatic change of government. Butler was a credible witness. But the committee also found the evidence fragmentary. It concluded that there had been talk and planning among certain individuals, but it stopped short of identifying a full, prosecutable conspiracy or naming major financiers as co-conspirators. What followed was a study in how power shields itself. Newspapers gave the hearings headlines, but major business newspapers and industry spokesmen dismissed Butler as a crank or minimized the significance of the claims. Investigators reportedly found bank records and correspondence pointing to meetings and offers, yet jurisdictions balked at putting wealthy and connected men on trial. The most concrete admission came from Gerald McGuire himself, who acknowledged trying to recruit Butler. Others implicated never faced charges. The public record ended with a report that validated Butler's basic allegations while leaving the orchestration and highest backers opaque.